my YouTube channel. I am so excited because today is going to be another cook dinner with me slash like a high protein recipe, great for meal prep, and just another great addition that you can use for helping you stay on track in a balanced way. I have my first episode in this kind of a series and it'll be linked above for you if you want to check that one out. And again, all of my recipes are easy to make, holistic, basic ingredients. They incorporate all your important macronutrients, protein, carb, and fat, delicious, satiating, keeping you full for a long time, and does not make you look for those snacks after dinner to avoid like binging and just to avoid bad and poor eating habits. This meal is gonna be so great. You're gonna love it, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So if you're excited to see this, please like and subscribe, support me on my channel, make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss my videos when they go live, and let's hop to the kitchen and start this episode. All right, so we're in my kitchen, and to start off, you always gotta tie your hair back, and I'm using my cute little beige claw clip. It is gonna be, well, it's from my most recent shopping haul, which I'll link above. And I just love it, and it goes with the beige tones of my outfit. So I will just kind of pin this up just into a nice little loose look here. Look at how cute. Love it. So today's recipe is gonna be a homemade bolognese pasta, gluten-free pasta, of course, and the gluten-free pasta, obviously, if you watched my previous grocery haul, I'll link that above for you as well, but it's the brand that I love, and it's this gluten-free pasta right here, and it is a corn pasta. I love fusilli, so we're gonna be going with that, and I'm gonna be using a variety of different minced meats just for the actual bolognese, which I'll show you, and then the side dish for veggies is gonna be a nice salad with some steamed green beans cut up, so it's gonna be very complete. So I'm gonna hop into filming all the steps, so here we go. So we have gotten the beans all organized. So the beans are easy. I just get them from Costco, put them in a pot with a steamer, and we're gonna have that running because we want them to kind of cool off before, because they're gonna be chopped up in our salad. Now for the minced beef for the bolognese, I don't add any oil to the pan because there's gonna be already a lot of natural grease coming from the beef, and it's an incorporation of lean ground veal, extra lean ground beef, and then lean ground pork. So I just find that this mix is gonna give such a great flavor mix, and I just feel like this combination is amazing. So I'm using this for my bolognese, and it's gonna taste great. And again, you don't have to do that blend. You can do all extra lean ground beef or extra lean ground veal, whatever you like, but I'm doing a trio. And I got this little trio from Longo's. It already came pre-packed in a trio, so it was perfect. So we're gonna do that. And then we have obviously our pasta water ready to go, using the Lagostina, you know, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so while the beans are cooking, of course you guys know if you watch my other episode, I love cooking and having a lime bubbly sparkling water. So I always sip on it while I get dinner ready. It stays, like, will let you be hydrated before you eat, which is great. And instead of, you know, cooking with wine, like a lot of people do, we are all about health. And so we're having sparkling water instead. So cheers, if you play along and cook with me, enjoy. Oh, it's my favorite sparkling water ever. So we're gonna start the stove. Spread them out evenly. This is making a nice big batch. And I just make sure that all the meats are spread if you are doing like a trio like I'm doing. And then the natural grease and fat from these meats, which is where our fat content is coming from for our dish, will be what's gonna saute this and make it all nice. So little side note, just to make sure you're not exceeding your healthy fats or boosting your caloric intake more than you'd need, is just don't add oil when you're cooking with lean meats, because the natural fats will be enough grease to keep the pan moist and all that good stuff. Okay, so for our minced meats, again, you can use whatever type of seasoning you like, but I'm gonna be showing you the 3 that I'm gonna be using. We're using garlic powder, of course. It's an easy one. So I just generously sprinkle that all on my beef and pork. So our next is some oregano. So we just do a little bit of that. You don't want too much oregano. Some onion powder, Would I not be Italian without some rosemary? It's not focusing. Oh, there we go. Some rosemary. Just finish that off. And then just mix a little bit just so it's all even. And it's starting to smell amazing. Once it's mixed once, I do like to add a little bit more garlic powder, just so there's a lot of good flavor, and a little bit more of our oregano. And a little bit more of our onion powder. And I cook with no salt because then I can add it to my actual dish, and then I make sure that I have enough. And then if anyone in your family has high blood pressure, you obviously don't want to cook with salt because they can't have salt. But if your blood pressure is normal, definitely add your healthy salt. It is so crucial for your overall health. But again, I'm just speaking in terms of people that have high blood pressure. So I always just cook my food with no salt, and then I add it once it's plated, so I make sure I personally get enough for my body and my goals. So while that's cooking up, we are gonna go put the water on for the pasta. So there's our pasta ready to go, our water, and we're gonna start this up. Our beans are almost ready, and then they can cool off a little bit prior to being put on our salad. So while that's almost done, I'm gonna be adding in some baby organic spinach, and that's gonna be sauteed into the beef. So we're just gonna add some handfuls of spinach, and this is a great way of getting in your greens if you're not a huge fan of greens. Like, that's a lot of spinach. Take this off, get the stems out, and then just mix them in there. And then these will cook with the beef. All right, so our beans are ready. So I'm just gonna open them up, let them cool off a little bit. And then this is what our beef mixture is looking like. All the spinach has come down, it's all blended in, looking awesome and smelling delicious. Our pasta water is boiling, so now we can add our pasta. Beautiful. And then just we stir it up just so it doesn't stick. And this is pretty much, I think, like 15 minutes, but I always just check it as I go. So we'll let that sit, and then we put this on low, and we're gonna go back to this in a moment. Okay, so what we're gonna do next, after we have some more water, pasta's cooking. Now, for all the Italians out there, don't hate me, but I do not make my own tomato sauce. So my favorite is from Costco, and it's the Rao's tomato sauce. And this is really good. There's no artificial ingredients. Macros are really good. It's not overly salted. And the ingredients are literally like Italian peeled potatoes, olive oil, onion, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, and oregano. Like, literally, that's all the ingredients. I'll put them up close so you can see. There we go. But amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be adding this to our bolognese to make the actual sauce. So while the pasta is still cooking, everything is ideally timing well, and we're getting there. All right, so we're adding our Rao's now. And I'm putting in the whole jar because this is a big batch of bolognese. That's the whole bottle. And then we're just gonna stir this to evenly mix in all of our beef and meat, spinach. Amazing. Pasta is ready. So we are going to drain the pasta. Okay, so I'm gonna just plate this. So I just put this in the bowls. So I'll just do this really quick off camera. So now we're gonna take the bolognese. Obviously my husband has the bigger pasta bowl, and then I have smaller, so portion control, of course. So we just take our sauce. I personally just like to put it on top just so it looks nice, and then the person can mix it around based on what they like. And I'm not measuring because I've eyeballed my portions because I've had so many years experience tracking, and you know what, this is a high protein option, so you're not gonna go wrong. This is what we're looking like. Looking epic, super delicious. Now we're gonna add some cheese. Now we'll add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So this is another little fat source we're gonna be adding to our pasta dish because the only other fat is the fat content from in the beef and veal and pork. So we'll put some nice Parmesan. I know my husband likes lots of Parmesan, so we're gonna put more on his. And voila, guys. Now don't think I forgot about the salad. So for our salad, I have already my salad mix here. I have my steamed green beans that I sliced up. That's pretty much what I do. And then I just grab them and sprinkle them into the salad. Gotta always get your greens and fiber, guys. And yes, this is a whole bowl of salad for me. I definitely eat my greens. And then I don't feel like making something homemade today, so I'm just using my favorite poppy seed dressing by Lighthouse. It's just 50 calories, I think for 2 tablespoons, yeah. So I just do a little drizzle of this on my salad, and that'll be my greens to go with the pasta. So there's what it looks like now, a little poppy seed salad. It's gonna go with my dish. And we're almost ready to eat. All right, so this is my complete meal for my dinner. We have our bolognese pasta with extra greenery, big salad. I'll have obviously a couple glasses of water, but this is my dinner for my Saturday night. Gluten-free and just the parm, but you can always use a dairy-free cheese if you wanna go dairy-free and make this fully DF and GF. All right, guys, so there you have it. It looks amazing. So I'm gonna sit down, eat my dinner, and I'm gonna show you at the end, you know, the fact that it's gonna be all together for meal prep, but easy enough. I just basically take my extra bolognese, put it in some containers. You can freeze it or just keep it throughout the week, and then all you make is homemade pasta to go with it. And again, you can eat pasta and still achieve your goals. It's not about eating your pasta. It's about moderation and portion control, just like I showed you for my own portion. And then you can eat pasta, again, a couple times a week, freeze your bolognese, have it for other weeks, months, etc. But this is the final dish as you already saw. I can't wait to eat it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.